So I'm being a little facetious here, especially with the title, but I am curious. Do sneakerheads plan to, I don't know, just start selling off their collection to be able to pay for retirement? And the way it's going right now with releases, not a lot of us are getting our hands on tons of shoes. Certainly not always those that are worth a lot in the secondary market. So that being the case, how exactly are people paying for retirement, or are they even planning for retirement? Do you know how much you need for retirement to be able to comfortably live? I know you know what the next retro is going to cost, or the next, I don't know, Yeezy will cost for you to get your hands on it. So do you know how much you actually need to have in your retirement account before you hit retirement?
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and one.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ, back with another video, Talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh Chains. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you are brand new here, go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. Take a look around. Few playlists, pickups, style videos, all that good jazz. But a lot of my content does center around discussions. Yes, it involves budgeting, basic money management, but you know, we're all brought together through the love of sneakers. So yes, I will incorporate all of that into my content. If you're already subscribed to Swoosh Crew, what's up? What's going on? Hopefully you are having a great day. I'm not sure when this video is going up. It's probably like a Monday, because I think all of my videos from last week have already been shot when I'm actually filming this. So hey, what's up? In terms of the title now, yeah, it's just a little bit clickbaity. It's okay. All right, I gotta get you focused and to pay attention, because goodness knows teachers certainly can't get that focus from kids in school, nor do we focus on this in any curriculum. I don't understand why we don't drive home to young adults the second you acquire a job and they allow you, or you're at the age where you can contribute to a retirement plan, whether it's a 401k, a 403b, if you work for a nonprofit. I don't care. Take them up on it. And truth be told, if you're in a position where you don't need like that immediate money all there, if you can live with the fact that maybe you won't see like 3% or 6% or 8%, whatever the match is, tell them to take that full amount out, because you have no idea how much compound interest will benefit you if you do that from the very start. Now, I've done videos on this before, but probably not on the fact that do you even know how to calculate how much you need for retirement, because we're all masters at understanding what it'll cost for a sneaker, right? We're masters at that. We know we can go to StockX and we see what the price is, and we'll click on like buy now, and we see what the fees are going to be, and the taxes and the shipping, and we know what that final cost is going to come to when we're ready to buy that shoe. We know that. We can try that on Go. We can try that on eBay. We know what that is. But are you actually aware of what you will need in retirement? Because guess what? You're not going to want to work for the rest of your life, nor will you be able to work for the rest of your life, right? Some jobs are literally backbreaking if they're very physical jobs. You may not be able to work for extended periods of time as you age. And if you are someone that just really loves working, okay, well, maybe you will enjoy other things in the future, right? I don't know. For you that are all about, you know, kids, and you all want grandkids, bravo to you. Maybe you want to spend time with your grandkids and things like that. That will not be this person here. But maybe you want to go spend time with your grandkids. Whatever you want to do. Grandkids, travel, whatever hobbies you have. You want to enjoy that and probably not be stressed, right? I don't know if you've heard like the joke like, oh, in retirement, you're so broke you're eating cat food. I don't want that for you. I don't want you eating cat food out of your Retro 1 or your Nike Dunk. I don't want that for you. I want you to live comfortably. So do you actually know how to calculate that? Now, there are a few ways to calculate how much you would need for retirement. So we'll go over a few of them. I'll make sure I put, you know, visuals or something up here so you can be able to see it broken down of a few ways. But one way, before we even get to the ways, you know how much you live off of now, right? Let's just take, for example, if you are living off, I have no idea. Let's just say 50K, for example. All right, 50K for the example. I think I use 40K in my book, in my budgeting ebook. But let's just say you're living off $50K right now, and you possibly have student loan debt, other consumer debt such as a car note, possibly credit card debt, and you're working to pay all of that off. Hopefully that is paid off by the time you retire at like 65, and then you probably have rent or mortgage, right? So if you are the traditional American and you choose to have a home as your American dream and you have a house, well, hopefully by that time you're 65, you are very close or have paid off your house. At that point as well, all you're worried about is property taxes. So once you get to that age of retirement, your actual necessary expenses should decrease though, because your kids should be out of the house at that point. If you have kids, you should no longer have a car note. I would hope that you wouldn't. And then, you know, your home, like I said, should almost be paid off. So your expenses should decrease greatly. It may even go from you needing to live off $50,000 a year. Maybe now you only need to live off $40,000 a year. Now there is a shift because maybe you don't have to pay like a mortgage anymore, but a lot of times as you age, your healthcare costs, they do go up. So just keep that in mind. But let's just say you were living off 50 when you were working, you had kids, all of that, full house, and now you think 40,000 will be more reasonable for you to live off of, right? So let's pull out our calculators here. Okay, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Pull out your calculator. You got a phone, pull out your calculator, okay? So one thing you can do is take whatever that amount is gonna be, all right? So we're saying 40,000, multiply it by 33. And that's going to be about the amount of money that you're going to need, which if you're curious, 40,000, it's $1.32 million, okay? So keep that number in mind because this number will vary a little bit based on what method you choose to have. So let's just say you don't want to go that method. Maybe you, in your mind, you have a different number. You're just thinking like, hey, I only need $1 million to be able to retire and I'll be comfortable. You're like, once I hit $1 million in my retirement fund, I'm good, I'm set, I'm not even contributing anymore. Okay, so one thing we can do is we can take 1 million. Now, the traditional rule is you live off of 4% annually of whatever your retirement fund is. So if you're living off of 4%, again, do the math, okay? That's $40,000. Once again, I said that number would change, right? It's going to vary based on what method you use, right? If you do the 4%, based off of $1 million, well, hey, you have hit the 40,000, but if you're looking at 40,000 times 33, now that also has to do with the fact that I think it's based on you living like 33 years past of when you have retired, right? Because you retire at 65 and then you have an additional 33 years, so you'll probably be dead around 98. I don't know, I mean, I don't want to be cruel that way, but I'm just being realistic. So you have the 4% rule. You could change that and you can do it by 3%. It just means you would live off of $30,000 a year. Now, another way to look at it also is whatever amount you live off of. Think about it this way, because this is Graham Stephan explained it. For every $100 you spend a month on expenses in your life, you need to have $40,000 put away towards that. Does that make sense, right? So for every 100 you spend, so let's just say, again, you live off of $40,000, okay? So what you're going to look at is how many times 100 can go into 4,000, okay? So it goes into there 40 times. So now we're going to multiply that times 40,000. Now you get a different number. You get 1.6 million. So again, the number is going to vary, but I at least want you to understand how to calculate that number, because if you have no idea what amount you should even be at once you hit retirement, you could possibly run out very fast. Like, what if you don't die in the time that your retirement runs out? Well, you don't want to put that burden then on your kids who are trying to also maybe take care of themselves and their own family and their own livelihood and planning for their own retirement, right? It is on you to take care of future you. I say that all the time, and it's no different now. I would hate to think that, hey, your only retirement plan is, I'm going to sell all my shoes. You better hope all those shoes appreciate to like $1 million for you to be able to do that. And since most of us don't have collections like that, right? We're not Mayor or any of these other either celebrities or people that have extensive collections that are very rare and have accumulated a lot of value. We're not that, okay? We're just average sneakerheads, average sneaker collectors. We like what we like, get what we get. And I hope you have a better plan than that, all right? So hopefully this helps somebody just kind of understand how to navigate, or at least know the goal you should have, or goal you should be at once you hit retirement, all right? So thanks so much for tuning in to this discussion video. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.